Have you ever felt unsure about whether the changes you're experiencing as you age are normal? For many older adults, this uncertainty is especially common when it comes to intimacy and sexual health. But let me assure you, you are not alone. As we age, our bodies and relationships evolve, and that's a natural part of life. The question is, how do we embrace these changes and continue to nurture fulfilling, intimate connections? Did you know that over 60% of adults age 60 and older report being sexually active? Despite this, conversations about sex and aging remain taboo for many. We often avoid these topics out of discomfort or fear of judgment, but staying informed is key to feeling empowered. Whether it's about the physical changes, emotional shifts, or even societal misconceptions, understanding what's happening can help you take charge of your well-being. One of the biggest myths about aging is the idea that sexual desire and activity inevitably fade into the background. This simply isn't true. While physical and emotional changes are real, they don't have to mark the end of intimacy. In fact, many people report a renewed sense of connection and intimacy in their later years, often due to less stress and more time to focus on their relationships. Take Irene, for example. After menopause, she noticed significant changes in her body, vaginal dryness, lower libido, and even discomfort during intimacy. At first, she felt embarrassed and distant from her partner. But with time, she discovered practical solutions, like using natural lubricants, prioritizing open communication, and seeking guidance from her doctor. Today, Irene feels more connected than ever to her partner and herself. This journey is about embracing the changes, not fighting against them. With the right knowledge and support, you can redefine what intimacy looks like for you. It's not about what society expects. It's about what makes you feel confident, loved, and fulfilled. What does intimacy mean to you at this stage in your life? Have you noticed changes, and how have you navigated them? Let's explore this topic together and uncover the tools and insights that can help you feel empowered to take the next step. Stay tuned, we'll be diving deeper into this in just a moment. Let's talk about the changes that many people experience as they grow older, and how understanding them can help you feel more in control. It's no secret that our bodies shift with age, and these shifts can affect intimacy. But here's the important thing. These changes are normal, and they can often be managed with a little knowledge and effort. For instance, it's common for men to experience erectile dysfunction as they age. This might feel discouraging at first, but it doesn't mean the end of a satisfying intimate life. There are solutions, both medical and non-medical, that can help, from medications like sildenafil to lifestyle changes like regular exercise and stress management. The key is not to let embarrassment keep you from seeking help. On the other hand, women often experience vaginal dryness and discomfort during intimacy, particularly after menopause. While this can be frustrating, solutions are readily available. Irene, whom we mentioned earlier, found that using a natural lubricant made a huge difference for her. In some cases, doctors may recommend estrogen creams or other treatments to improve comfort and enhance the experience of intimacy. And let's not forget the importance of emotional connection. Intimacy isn't just about physical acts, it's about feeling close to someone, sharing laughter, memories, and moments of tenderness. In fact, for many older adults, this emotional connection becomes the most meaningful part of their intimate relationships. Take Harold's story as an example. After starting a new medication for high blood pressure, he noticed a significant drop in his energy and interest in intimacy. At first, he worried that this was just part of aging. But after speaking openly with his doctor, Harold was able to adjust the timing and dosage of his medication. The result? A renewed sense of vitality and connection with his partner. This wouldn't have been possible without honest communication and a willingness to seek advice. Sometimes, the most empowering thing you can do is ask for help, whether it's from a doctor, a therapist, or even a trusted friend. It's about taking ownership of your well-being and recognizing that challenges are just opportunities for growth. What changes have you noticed in your own life? Are there any steps you've been considering to improve your intimate connections? Remember, every step forward counts, no matter how small it may feel. Let's continue exploring how to navigate these challenges with confidence and grace. Now that we've acknowledged some common physical changes, let's dive into the role that medications can play in shaping intimacy during older adulthood. It's something many people don't think about right away, but the medications you take can have a significant impact on desire, performance, and overall energy levels. Many prescriptions, like those for blood pressure, depression, or chronic pain, come with side effects that can dampen libido or make intimacy more challenging. For instance, beta blockers, often used to manage hypertension, can sometimes lead to fatigue or reduced interest in intimacy. Similarly, certain antidepressants may affect arousal or sensitivity, leaving people feeling frustrated or unsure of what's happening to their bodies. But here's the good news: you're not powerless in the face of these changes. Understanding how your medications might be influencing your body is the first step toward finding solutions. For example, Harold's journey is one that many people can relate to. After he started a new prescription for his heart health, he noticed a drop in his energy and interest in physical connection. He felt uncomfortable bringing it up with his doctor, but after some encouragement from his partner, he decided to have an open conversation. To Harold's surprise, his doctor didn't just dismiss his concerns. Instead, they worked together to find an alternative solution. By adjusting the timing of his medication and tweaking the dosage slightly, Harold was able to regain his energy and sense of intimacy without compromising his health. This simple change made a world of difference for both Harold and his partner, proving that these conversations can truly be life-changing. If you've been noticing similar challenges, consider talking to your doctor. It's helpful to go in prepared, make a list of your medications, note any changes you've observed, and be honest about your concerns. Remember, healthcare professionals are there to support you, not to judge or dismiss your experiences. Additionally, keep in mind that some natural approaches can complement your efforts. Eating a balanced diet, staying active, and managing stress can all enhance your overall well-being, which in turn can improve your intimate life. Sometimes, a little tweak in one area can ripple out to create positive changes in others. Have you ever wondered if your medications could be affecting more than just your physical health? If you suspect they are, take a moment to reflect. What small steps can you take to address the issue? Whether it's booking the doctor's appointment or simply starting a conversation with your partner, every action moves you closer to reclaiming the connection you deserve. As we continue exploring the journey of intimacy and aging, it's important to talk about a unique and often overlooked setting: assisted living facilities. These environments are designed to provide safety, care, and community, but they can also present challenges when it comes to maintaining personal and intimate relationships. Living in an assisted living community often means adapting to a new lifestyle, one where privacy may be limited and facility rules can impact personal freedoms. For many, these changes can feel overwhelming, especially when it comes to intimacy. How do you navigate such a setting while preserving meaningful connections with your partner? The answer lies in communication, advocacy, and creativity. Let's look at Walter's story. Walter and his wife, Mary, had been married for over 50 years when he moved into an assisted living facility. They were deeply connected, and even as their living arrangements changed, they were determined to maintain their bond. Initially, Walter felt discouraged. The lack of privacy and strict schedules made it hard for him to spend quality time with Mary. But instead of giving up, he decided to work with the staff to find a solution. Walter began by having an honest conversation with the care team. He expressed his concerns and explained how important his relationship with Mary was to his overall well-being. To his relief, the staff was supportive and helped arrange private visiting hours in a quiet space where Walter and Mary could spend uninterrupted time together. These moments became a cherished part of their week, proving that with a little creativity and collaboration, even institutional settings can accommodate personal needs. If you're facing similar challenges, know that there are steps you can take. Start by having a candid conversation with the facility's staff. Explain your needs respectfully and explore options together. Most caregivers understand the importance of emotional and physical connection and are willing to find ways to help. Additionally, think about small changes that could enhance intimacy even in shared spaces. Could rearranging furniture create a cozier environment? Would adding personal touches like favorite photos or calming scents make your space feel more inviting? Sometimes, small adjustments can have a big impact on how you feel in your surroundings. It's also essential to communicate openly with your partner. Share your feelings, listen to theirs, and work together to find creative ways to maintain your connection. Remember, intimacy isn't just about physical closeness. It's about emotional connection, shared laughter, and moments of tenderness that remind you of your unique bond. In assisted living or any communal setting, maintaining intimacy may require a little extra effort, but it's absolutely worth it. Take a moment to reflect. What steps could you take to preserve or even strengthen your relationships, no matter where you live? Sometimes, the smallest acts of connection can bring the greatest joy. Another important aspect of intimacy and aging is understanding how medications can affect your libido and overall sexual wellness. As we age, managing our health often involves taking prescription medications, which are crucial for addressing various conditions. However, some of these medications can have unexpected side effects, including a decrease in sexual desire or performance. This can be frustrating, but with the right approach, it's something you can navigate successfully. Let's talk about Harold's experience. Harold, in his late 60s, was prescribed blood pressure medication after a health scare. While the medication helped stabilize his condition, he noticed a significant decline in his energy and interest in intimacy. At first, he thought this was just part of getting older, but the changes left him feeling disconnected from his partner and unsure of what to do. Instead of accepting the situation, Harold decided to take action. He scheduled an appointment with his doctor to discuss his concerns. During their conversation, Harold learned that the timing and dosage of his medication could be adjusted to minimize the impact on his libido. After working together to find the right balance, Harold felt a renewed sense of energy and was able to reconnect with his partner on a deeper level. Harold's story highlights a crucial point. Open communication with your healthcare provider can make a significant difference. If you suspect your medications might be affecting your intimacy, don't hesitate to bring it up. Doctors are there to help you maintain not just your physical health, but your overall well-being, which includes your emotional and intimate life. When discussing this with your doctor, be clear and honest about what you're experiencing. Prepare a list of all your medications, including over-the-counter ones, and any changes you've noticed. It might feel awkward at first, but remember, this is a normal and important conversation. Your doctor might suggest alternatives, adjust dosages, or recommend timing changes to reduce side effects. In some cases, they might even suggest lifestyle changes or supplements that could help. It's also helpful to educate yourself about medications that are commonly associated with changes in libido. For example, blood pressure medications, antidepressants, and some pain relievers are known to impact desire or performance. Understanding these connections empowers you to ask informed questions and work collaboratively with your healthcare provider. In addition, consider other factors that might contribute to changes in intimacy. For instance, are you getting enough exercise? Are you managing stress effectively? Sometimes, addressing these areas can complement any adjustments to your medications and lead to a better overall outcome. Reflect for a moment. Have you noticed changes in your intimacy that might be related to medication? If so, what's one step you could take to address it? Whether it's scheduling a doctor's visit or making small lifestyle changes, remember that your sexual wellness is an integral part of your health and happiness. With the right support and a proactive mindset, you can navigate these challenges and maintain fulfilling connections. As we delve further into intimacy and aging, it's essential to discuss the unique challenges and opportunities that come with maintaining a connection in assisted living settings. For many older adults, transitioning to an assisted living facility can feel like a significant adjustment. The new environment, coupled with shared spaces and facility rules, might make it difficult to nurture intimacy and privacy. But even in these settings, with the right strategies and support, intimacy can thrive. Let me share Walter's story. Walter and his wife, Clara, moved into an assisted living community after Walter's health required closer monitoring. They had been married for over 40 years and shared a deep bond. However, the move presented challenges they hadn't anticipated. Privacy was limited, and they felt self-conscious about showing affection with staff and neighbors around. Rather than letting these obstacles diminish their connection, Walter took the initiative to speak with the care team at their facility. He explained their concerns and requested designated private visiting hours in their room. The staff was understanding and supportive, helping to create a schedule that allowed Walter and Clara uninterrupted time together. This simple adjustment made a profound difference in their relationship, allowing them to maintain their closeness and emotional connection. Walter's experience underscores the importance of advocating for your needs. Assisted living facilities are designed to support their residents' overall well-being, and intimacy is a vital part of that. If privacy is a concern, start by having an open conversation with the staff. Most facilities have policies in place to ensure that residents can enjoy private time, and many are willing to accommodate specific requests if they understand the need. It's also helpful to get creative with how you express intimacy in these settings. While physical closeness is important, emotional connection can take many forms. Simple gestures like holding hands during a walk, sharing a favorite book, or even reminiscing about cherished memories can foster closeness. These moments of connection are meaningful and help nurture your bond, even in a communal living environment. For those in assisted living, open communication with your partner is just as critical. Discuss your feelings and desires openly, and work together to find ways to maintain your connection. This mutual understanding can make navigating challenges much easier and deepen your relationship. Take a moment to reflect. If you or someone you know is navigating intimacy in an assisted living setting, what's one step that could make a difference? Whether it's scheduling private time, finding creative ways to connect, or having honest conversations, there are always opportunities to nurture closeness, no matter where you are. Intimacy is a vital part of human connection, and with patience and creativity, it can thrive in any setting. As we bring our discussion on intimacy and aging to a close, let's reflect on the profound value of connection at every stage of life. Intimacy, in all its forms, is a cornerstone of human well-being. It enriches our emotional health, strengthens relationships, and reminds us of our shared humanity. Even as we navigate the unique challenges that come with aging, intimacy remains a source of joy and fulfillment. One of the most empowering aspects of addressing intimacy later in life is recognizing that change doesn't mean loss. It means growth, adaptation, and the possibility of deeper connection. Whether you're exploring new ways to nurture emotional bonds, addressing physical changes with the help of healthcare professionals, or advocating for your needs in assisted living settings, every step you take affirms your worth and the importance of your relationships. Consider the stories we've shared today, stories of resilience, creativity, and advocacy. Irene found solutions to intimacy changes with patience and resourcefulness. Harold discovered that a simple adjustment in his medications could reignite his energy and interest. Walter's advocacy for privacy in assisted living led to a renewed sense of closeness with his wife. These examples remind us that there is always a path forward, no matter the circumstances. As you reflect on your own experiences or the experiences of those you care for, ask yourself, what steps can I take to nurture connection in my life? Whether it's reaching out to a partner, seeking advice from a healthcare provider, or simply making time for meaningful moments, each action matters. Remember, intimacy is not just about physical connection. It's about emotional closeness, trust, and shared understanding. It's about feeling valued and heard, and about giving those same gifts to others. By embracing the opportunities for intimacy in your life, you're not only enriching your relationships, but also honoring your own journey. If today's conversation resonated with you, we invite you to take this journey with us at The Elder Voice. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering stories, practical advice, and heartwarming insights on living your best life after 60. And we'd love to hear from you. What's one takeaway from today's discussion that you're excited to apply to your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, the power to create meaningful connections is always within reach. Let's continue to support and inspire one another as we celebrate the joys and possibilities of every stage of life.